All right, yes. Thank you very, very much for staying with us once again and joining us on this channel, Sports 7GH. It's always a pleasure to have you join us. Thank you very, very much. So, in this video, we are going to talk to you about several issues concerning Black Stars players, concerning Ghanaian players. Ayew Seidu is here. Tariq Lamptey, Black Stars left back, or new Black Stars left back. You know that he played as a left back for Brighton and Hove Albion in the game versus Manchester United, and he actually won the player of the match or the man of the match award, and also gave 2 assists in the game. So we are going to think about it. Should Black Stars start playing Tariq Lamptey as the left back of the team, or what should be the decision? We are going to talk about more of that. Mohamed Kudus, David Moyes, speaking about Mohamed Kudus, what has he got to say about Kudus Mohamed? He says that we should give him time to settle. We will talk our minds to David Moyes, what is expected of him and everything. We are going to talk about that in this video. Also, Hudson Odoi has spoken about playing for Ghana Black Stars. We are going to give you that particular news in this particular video. Also, Mohamed Salisu injury to undergo a surgery. Jordan Ayew injured also, bringing you updates. So this video indeed is a packed video. Please do well to subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit the notification bell and select all. Leave your thoughts and comments below in the comment section if you have any. It's always a pleasure to have you join us. Thank you very, very much for staying with us. Now let's start from Mohamed Kudus. Mohamed Salisu rather. Salisu Mohamed is a fantastic Ghanaian player who plays for AS Monaco. In fact, he made a move from the Southampton to AS Monaco over the summer, and since making the move, he's not played for them. And AS Monaco has actually announced that the player will be undergoing surgery because of an injury, and so he will not play for them for some weeks more, and that is the bad news or the sad news for Mohamed Salisu, to undergo surgery because of an injury he had in Southampton. You know that injury has been there from last season. He had that injury, didn't play much of the second half of the season. This time also the injury has come since he went to Monaco. He has not made his debut for Monaco. It is a very, very sad one. We hope that he undergoes the surgery, everything will become fine, and then he will stay fit and play football for AS Monaco in the French League 1. All the best to Salisu Mohamed over there. Very, very top quality center back. Now let's talk about Jordan Ayew, another player who got injured during Crystal Palace away game versus Aston Villa during the weekend. Jordan Ayew got injured. He has been injured. In fact, the last time he got injured is somewhere 2019. He doesn't get injured at all. Jordan Ayew is a very, very fit player. Doesn't get injured at all. But then this time he's injured, and his coach says that it looks like dead legs, not just what. Okay, yes, the legs are tired. So because look, Jordan Ayew played versus Central African Republic 90 minutes, played versus Liberia, came on in the second half, and then just a few days later was starting versus Aston Villa. And if you look at the workload on Jordan Ayew in the Crystal Palace team, it tells you that indeed he runs a lot, he works a lot, even as a forward. So if there is anything like dead legs, Jordan Ayew is going to get one. But then we are hoping that he will be very fine and then come back to play football for Crystal Palace. As of now, we don't know the number of days or weeks he's going to be out, but then we hope that it will not be a very long time, and Jordan Ayew will come back again and work very hard for Crystal Palace over there. So Jordan Ayew also injured 2 top Ghanaian players. Very, very sad. Now let's move to Ayew Seidu, fantastic Ghanaian right back who plays for Clement Foot in the French League 1. This season they've not started well. Yesterday they lost the game versus Nantes 1-0. Yes, unfortunately they were playing at home, lost 1-0. But where I want to highlight is the fact that he's the player with the most duels won in the French League 1. Most duels won. He has won 33 of them. The rest of the players in the top 5 has won 30 of them. So when it comes to one-on-one, Okay, you are one-on-one facing Ali Seidu. It is highly that Ali Seidu is going to win that particular duel. When we talk about duel, we have aerial duel and then ground duels. Aerial duels is the one in the air. So when it comes to air ball, are you able to head or are you able to get the ball than your opponent? And then also when it comes to one-on-one on the field, ground duel, are you able to retrieve balls from your opponent? Are you able to intercept balls from your opponent? That is the duels, okay? Your ability to win balls from your opponent. And Ayew Seidu is topping the whole French League. It is not only in his team, the whole French League. He is topping it with 33 duels won this season. About 5 or 4 games played in the French League. And the Black Stars player Ayew Seidu, yes, is topping that particular chart with the duels won, and that is very, very, very impressive. Very workaholic midfielder, very, very workaholic midfielder. We hope that everything goes well for him and the team, his team. And last season they did extremely well, but this season it looks like they are struggling. But then I'm sure they will get their grinds back and everything back, and they will start everything well. All right, good. Now let's move to Mohamed Kudus. David Moyes, the coach of West Ham United, is speaking about Mohamed Kudus, and he says that we might have to wait a little while for Mohamed Kudus to settle in to the West Ham. David Moyes, settle where? What should he settle in? Look, I'm sure that a lot of you say that, but this one there is a problem. Let me tell you why there is a problem. Now, the first game Kudus Mohamed came on, he came on to substitute a number 10, so secondary striker. The second game, he came on to substitute a number 9. If the coach is doing that, it means that he doesn't know where to play you. That is the point. That is the point. That is the reason why he's not playing Kudus Mohamed. It is not because he wants him to. What is the meaning of settle in? If you don't let me play, how do I settle in? How do I settle in? The more I play, the more I settle in. Is that not how it is? Yes, the more you give me play time, the more I will make mistakes, the more the pressure will come. After some time, I will cool down, I will calm down. There will be no more pressure on me, and then I will be set. That is what we call settle in. But if you are not playing the player is on the bench. How does the player settle in? How does the player settle in? How will he settle in when he's a substitute playing 20 minutes and 10 minutes and 5 minutes? So David Moyes, please, Ghanaian star boy that, all right? He's a superstar in Ghana. We cherish him so much. We are hopeful that he will be the first Ghanaian to win us the Ballon d'Or and the rest. So you have to play him. If you pay 38 million pounds for a player, the player does not come to sit at the bench. No. So Mohamed Kudus, West Ham, you have to be careful with how you are. Fine, just 2 games, but we are monitoring you, okay? We are monitoring. All right? Good. All right, now let's move on to the other stories. What other story do I have for you? Let's talk about Hudson Odoi. I'm talking about playing for Ghana. You know that Ghana Football Association has been chasing Hudson Odoi for a very long time now. In fact, Hudson Odoi, Tariq Lamptey, and then Edin Ketia have been chased by the Black Stars and have been chased by the Ghana Football Association for a very long time now. Edin Ketia thought that he was swerving Ghana, he was going to play for England, but then after he got a call up to the senior team of English national team, they didn't play him, so he's still eligible to play for Ghana. Hudson Odoi, since the last time he made his debut or he played for the English national team, it has been so many years after then, he hasn't gotten anything again, so he's still eligible to play for Ghana. He has signed for Nottingham Forest and is set to play for them this season, Nottingham Forest in the English Premier League. He was speaking about playing for Ghana. He says that Ghana is a very, very good place. Hey, Hudson Odoi, right now, Ghana is a very, very good place. Very, very good. He said very, very good place. Okay. We too, we are a good place. We there, if you come, we will like you. But it doesn't mean that if you come right now, you are going to be playing. Is that not it? If you come, we there, we like you. But then it doesn't mean you are going to be playing. But then that is what Hudson Odoi is saying about playing for Ghana. He says it's a very good place. And if you look at how things are going on in his life, from Chelsea to Bayer Leverkusen, still they didn't far. You come back to Nottingham Forest, relegation battling team. obviously he has to come to Ghana and then play for us. All right, yes, and for us, we trust in his quality. We know that a talented player is always a talented player. If the player has quality at some point in time and then there is another phase of his football career and he's struggling, it doesn't mean that the player is not so good. The player is still very good, but then he's just struggling with playing time and all of that. So we trust in his talent and we hope that he will switch nationality to Ghana. And if he eventually switches nationality to Ghana, we will see how things go over there for Hudson Odoi. Lastly on my list is Tariq Lamptey. Now, Tariq Lamptey played as a left back for Brighton and Hove Albion in their game versus Manchester United, and he didn't only score get 2 assists on the day. He was very good, resolute defending, and then also won the Man of the Match award in that game versus Manchester United at the Old Trafford in an away game. He won the Man of the Match. It tells you that he played very well as a left back. So I am sure that the Ghana Black Stars coach Chris Hughton, when he's watching that game and he's monitoring Tariq Lamptey, he obviously will love to have Tariq Lamptey as a left back. And if you look at our left back there, today if Baba Rahman is playing, they are hooting at him or they are booing him. If Gideon Mensah is playing without Baba Rahman too, we don't really see any improvement and all of that. So it tells you that indeed we will need new players. We will need a new number, a new left back to challenge those 2 players. And if Tariq Lamptey is in our setup as a Black Stars team, and we are going to the African Cup of Nations, we are playing the World Cup qualifiers 2026, and we have Tariq Lamptey as the left back, Ali Duseidu as the right back, and then the central defenders are there, I'm sure we are going to do very well with this particular team. If you look at how he played versus a Manchester United team in an away game, and getting Man of the Match, getting 2 assists, that is brilliant for any player to get. And I am very sure that Tariq Lamptey will be a very, very good one for the senior national team, the Black Stars, playing as a left back. What do you think about that? Do you think that we should try him there? I think that we should try him there and see how things go for us. Or what do you really think about Tariq Lamptey playing as a left back for the Black Stars and all of that? Let me know your thoughts, comments, views in the comment section. Like this video, hit the notification bell, and select all. Leave your thoughts and comments below in the comment section if you have any. Definitely, I'll see you in the next update. Bye bye.